Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Qi Flow with Jo podcast. I'm Joanne Faulkner, your guide to integrating the powerful practices of Qigong, food medicine and acupressure into your daily life. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of summer, quite literally, as we explore the heart in Chinese medicine. Throughout the month of August in Qi Flow with Jo, that will be our focus, healthy heart. In Chinese medicine, each of the organs has a time of year. High summer is the season of the heart. And there's so much vibrant energy in the air. Flowers are blooming, bees are buzzing, and the world feels full of life and activity. So let's get into it. In Chinese medicine, summer is all about the heart. This organ is at its peak between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. It's the busiest time of the day, and it's the time when we're at our most active. Each organ in the body corresponds to a flavor, a time of day, and the heart's flavor is bitter. Its sense organ is the tongue, and its emotion is joy. So right now, I want you to take your attention to the center of your chest. Think of somebody that you really love, past or present, and feel this area soften and glow. Try humming and singing as a quick way to enter the joy of the heart. Or try gossiping and speaking badly of someone and feel the heart close down and harden. The tongue, therefore, and how we use it and what we say has a big effect emotionally and physically on the heart. So use your tongue wisely. Bless your food, bless the day, give gratitude, and let your joyful energy flow through your day. Each of the organs also has an element, and the heart element is fire. Now, fire has many faces. There's the wild, destructive forest fire, but there's also the comforting glow of the hearth or the serene flame of a candle. Despite their differences, all types of fire share the power of transformation. This is the energy we want to cultivate in our hearts, a gentle, transformative flame. Think of a flame. It's never still. It's constantly moving, transforming everything that it touches. And this constant energy and this action is yang. Unchecked, it can be very destructive, but within boundaries, it illuminates, it warms, and it brings mental clarity. Our hearts are like this internal flame, protected by all the other organs. In Chinese medicine, it's often called the emperor of the body, with all the other organs, the liver, the spleen, the bladder, the kidney, everything in service to the heart. And the heart is said to be where our consciousness, our Shen, our spirit resides. It is our connection to the divine through whatever form the divine takes for you. It's that connection. So keeping a heart healthy ensures you have a good connected to love. The image of the flame is a powerful symbol found across many cultures and religions, embodying concepts of transformation, enlightenment, and the divine all over the world. In Christianity, the Holy Spirit is often depicted as a flame, symbolizing divine presence and inspiration. Lighting candles at church for prayer as a reminder of the presence of God, plus the images in art, and they have a little flame above the disciples' head to signify the Holy Spirit. It is your connection to God, however that manifests on this planet. In Hinduism, the sacred fire or Agni is central to rituals representing purification and the connection between the earthly and the divine. In Buddhism, the flame is a metaphor for the spiritual awakening and the illumination of wisdom. Ancient Greeks revered the hearth goddess Hestia, whose eternal flame represented home, family, and unity. Across the diverse traditions, the flame is universally recognized as a profound interplay between the destruction and the creation, a source of warmth, guidance, and spiritual life. So how do we nurture our heart to ensure it burns brightly without raging out of control? So firstly, we need to provide a safe container for the heart, a home, if you like, for the heart. And in Chinese medicine, the blood is the heart's, the spirit's home. Keeping our blood vibrant and healthy is key to a healthy heart. Each organ in the body, as I said, has a corresponding flavour, and the taste for the heart is bitter. So foods that are especially good for the heart include bitter greens like chicory, watercress, dandelion leaves and rocket. These greens not only support the heart but also help the liver detoxify the blood. Each organ also has a colour in Chinese medicine to help us remember what nurtures the organs. Red foods are fantastic for the heart. They contain antioxidants like anthocyanins and bioactive polyphenols that ensure our blood flows smoothly. This keeps our stress levels down and our blood pressure in check. So load up on red peppers, beetroots, cherries, strawberries, raspberries, Chinese red dates, goji berries, watermelon, rose hips, hawthorns and pomegranates. Pomegranates are especially fascinating. In the Middle East, they've been symbols of fertility because of their some abundant seeds that you find inside. They have a bittersweet flavour and are perfect for heart health. They're not exactly sweet. If you eat them, they have a really wonderful bitterness. Try sprinkling pomegranate seeds on a salad with green leaves and maybe some crumbled feta for a delicious and heart-healthy meal. You can find lots more recipes for the heart in my cookbooks at joannefaulkner.ie/cookbooks. Physically, the heart's function in Chinese medicine is to invigorate the blood, giving it life and giving it vibrancy. Emotionally and spiritually, the heart is where our spirit, our Shen, resides. And this spirit, as I said, is often depicted as a flame, a universal symbol of our inner light and our inner consciousness. When our Shen is unsettled, we can experience insomnia, panic attacks, anxiety, a fluttering in the chest. So if we want, we need a calm, nourished heart that allows us to feel joy, harmony and peace. Healthy eating, movement and proper thinking are essential to maintaining this balance. One of my favourite ways to nurture the heart is through Qigong. This moving meditation helps us gain perspective on our emotions and the world around us. It's a fantastic tool for finding distance from the highs and the lows of life, allowing our heart to remain balanced and peaceful. So let's try a simple Qigong move together. First of all, you can do this sitting or standing, but obviously I am sitting down here. If you're going to do it standing, stand with your feet hip width apart. Sitting down, what I want you to do, or standing, you find your heart protector 8. This is your Lao Gong point. The Lao Gong point is often called the Paris of weariness. So if your heart has become weary of the world, perhaps you are feeling that you don't have your purpose, that you can't find divinity or anything that's worth loving in the world, find Heart Protector 8 and reignite your fire. Okay, so we got those in both hands and you can pulse your hands. This is a great way to improve circulation in the fingers and actually help heart health. So we can do that to begin with. And now we found the Lao Gong point, Heart Protector 8. Let's move to the Qigong move. So find in the center of the chest your CV17. It's called center of chest. Place your palms on the center of your chest. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, as if you're blowing out of the straw in your mouth. Inhale, palms face up. Spin that little finger, that's the heart meridian, right to the ceiling. Exhale, back to the center. Inhale, fingers facing upwards. Exhale, Bring your hands back to your heart, connecting that Lao Gong with the center of your chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do it together one more time. Inhale, open, little finger, heart meridian pointing to the sky. Exhale, bring it back over your heart. Now, if you're in an anxious situation, maybe you're in an interview or you're in the supermarket and you're feeling anxious, that probably isn't going to be the one you want to do. It's quite obvious. So what you can do is you can just massage into that heart protector 8. Connect it energetically with the center of your chest. And no matter what is happening around you, don't let that fan the flames of the internal heart and raise your blood pressure. Just keep connecting with the heart protector 8 point. Breathe and feel the center of your heart. Now, once we've done that movement, always bring it down to the lower belly, just below your belly button. We never leave the energy in the heart or in the head. We have wisdom, we have compassion, but we bring it down to the center, which is our center of vitality, our essence, our ground of being. So you can come up and visit the heart, come up, visit the mind, but always bring the energy back down to center. Really important to remember that our emotions can either fan the inner flame to an inferno, creating great blood pressure, red face, red tongue, or we can keep a wonderful flame serene in our heart. And we do that by eating well, using the acupressure points and the Qigong movement. Keeping that Shen, that spirit, that consciousness balanced means not letting external factors control our joy or our sadness. By nurturing your heart, you can drop your emotional armor. You don't need to feel hard. You can connect with yourself and the divine and others more easily when you have that ground of being and that connection with heart. Sun Simyao, who's a great Chinese medicine practitioner, once said, "In your heart there is love, but don't love too deeply. In your heart there is hate. Don't hate too deeply, because too much of any of these will attack the Shen." Our spirit is absolutely unique, and it is a treasure that must be protected like a flame. Don't let it go out, but don't let it burn like a blaze uncontrollably. Check the blaze, be alert, be aware, check your responses to your irritations. If your emotions are at the mercy of every external trigger, there will be no surprise if you have high blood pressure or other circulatory heart problems. Qigong is a marvelous meditation practice that keeps you very grounded and not at the beck and call of everybody else. Before and after my meditation practice, I dedicate my practice by reciting, "May I be free from passion, aggression and prejudice." We can understand why we would want to be free from passion and from aggression and prejudice. But passion, that's not something we're familiar with. We're used to feeling passionate. Who doesn't want to feel in love and passionate? But the idea is not to let anything overwhelm you. We can be passionate for world peace, but what happens when we are so passionate for peace that when we think we are so right, then we can start a war. So don't let your passion and your heart fire overwhelm you so that you lose touch with softness, humor, and compassion. Being able to see both sides is essential to live in love with a healthy heart. So to wrap up, remember to nourish your heart with bitter greens, vibrant red foods. Practice gentle Qigong, heart opening moves to keep your Shen balance. Always approach your emotions with a sense of moderation, allowing your inner flame to glow steadily and warmly. Thanks for joining me today on the Qi Flow with Jo Energy Update podcast. Stay connected with your heart and let it shine with joy and compassion. For more tips, recipes and Qigong practices, and to receive each episode of this podcast, visit my website and sign up, joannefaulkner.ie. And until next time, keep your heart open and your spirit bright. May you be happy, may you be safe, and may you be well.